Hey, what up, everybody, man? Welcome to another episode of Southwest Detroit Chronicles. Well, today, I'm gonna run you guys through, man. Through the Arabic community here in the Arabic community here in Dearborn, East Dearborn, but mainly all Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. The largest population out of everybody in them two cities is Arabic. And that's out of everyone. Blacks, whites, Latinos, the Arabs, the Lebanese Americans, Arab Americans, especially the Lebanese Americans, have been in this community for a long time. I want to say at least till when Henry Ford, it's been a while. I want to say the 1800s or at least 1900s. Now, for what reason, I'm not sure. I'm going to look up perhaps a little bit of research on it, and why. I know the Lebanese, man, they had a large migration, man. I believe like in the 1800s to 1900s. You know, they migrated out of Lebanon. Perhaps because of all the wars that were going on, you know, Middle East wars and everything else has been going on over there for centuries, you know. A lot of the Lebanese have always been leaving now. The second, I believe the second largest Lebanese, with a lot of Lebanese is Latin America, South America. There's a lot of Lebanese, man, and these people are family oriented to Lebanese, so, you know, a lot of them, man, they communicate with a lot of family. You know how their family, real tight with family members. So I done met Lebanese that were from Mexico, that were from Brazil, South Africa, through family members here that they had. So I've been living in Dearborn for about 10 years. So yeah, and I've always known a lot of Lebanese. What happened? That's the one over here. The officer tells me it's okay to leave. Yeah. So, like I said, this community is all largely Lebanese. So, I'm gonna take you and show you some of the spots, man. And when you live here in Dearborn, man, it's like living in a different country. Cause like their ethnicity and their culture is embedded in everything here. From the writing up there to you go in some of these places, like in some of these stores, and some of the people don't even speak English because, you know, that's how large the Arabic community here is here, you know. So, you know, basically a person who doesn't speak English can get a job in the community and able, you know, to function. So that's one thing. Another thing I say about the Lebanese people, they look out for each other, man. They really look out for their own, you know, when it comes to like work or, you know, living. And, you know, I've known a lot of good Lebanese people. So, you know, and plus, you know, when the pandemic was going on, man, I had people dropping off food and gift cards and everything else, man. We didn't even know who it was coming from, man. But they was just, you know, making sure that everyone in the community was good or didn't have to go out if they didn't have to, or if they didn't have it, that they, you know, were able to provide it. You know, so, yeah. So that's, yeah. So, you know, when it comes to that, man, they look out for their own a lot. And not even only their own, they look out for a lot of people. If you're good with them or anyone else, you know, yeah, they're good. So they're just good people in general, man. So yeah, so we're here on West Warren. Now West Warren is their main street. Like a lot of people who are younger, they go cruising up and down West Warren, bouncing, especially on the weekends, especially after Ramadan when the sun comes up, because they do Ramadan here, you know, for 30 days, or, you know, for 30 days, and you know, you can't eat, you can't drink, you can't do none of this stuff, can't smoke cigarettes, there's a lot of stuff that you can't do from sun up to sundown. So after when the sun comes down, man, Ramadan, the stores don't even open around here. They don't even open like the stores and restaurants. You're not even gonna see them open till like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and they'll be open from like 8 to 4 in the morning or whatever. It's pretty cool out here, man, when Ramadan's going on with the night activities or whatever, you know. So, yeah. Let me see if I can take you to a few places here. Now, there's a lot of good restaurants here on West Warren. There's a lot of good Lebanese restaurants, period. But this street right here, this one called Hamoudou's right here is real good. It's real known. The one we just passed up was Alamir, and there's another one up here. There's a few of them, like I said. The best spots is like Latino spots, like Mexican food. You know how I do it, man? Like, usually, man, the little holes in the walls are the ones that have the great food, man. They have the great food until, you know, they blow up or whatever, man. But, yeah, the little small restaurants, man, they'd be the spots to go, man, when, over here. So, down here, like I said, Warren. What's Warren? The only thing, man, is the driving, bro. That's the only thing I gotta say is bad about it, is their driving. It's so good. There's like a car accident all the time happening around here, man. Yeah. But other than that, man, they're good, they're golden. Now, like I said, man, East Dearborn, okay. East Dearborn is a mainly Lebanese community. Now, there's some Iraqis on this side, but if you want to talk about Iraqis, you got to go like on the other side of Greenfield or the other side of, by Warren, West Warren Avenue. And that's pretty bad. That's pretty ghetto over there, man. It's like the hoods for real. It's a mainly Iraqi population. The ones that came over mainly from this last war over there, a lot of them, came over here. So, yeah. But like I said, East Dearborn's mainly Lebanese. South Dearborn is Yemenis. Now, Yemenis, I think, are the second largest Arabic community here. South End is all Yemenis. And some parts of Southwest Detroit too. Like I'll explain that to you. I always explain that to you guys at an earlier video. So, there's Shatila's Bakery coming up here, man. It's a well-known bakery here. For, everyone from Detroit knows this bakery, the Shatila's Bakery. Try to get over there. Like I said, man, driving here to the right over here, Shatila's Bakery, man. It's like one of the best bakeries that. And I haven't really been there, man, but I'll tell you, man, the little small bakeries, man, they're like the best. The little small bakeries. Like, Golden Bakery is another good one. I had some stuff from Golden Bakery before. But the best bakery I like is Rona Bakery. Right next door to me. And there's another little small bakery I go to all the time. I actually haven't been there in a while, but there's another little small bakery down the street that's real good, man. You catch them early in the morning when all that stuff is coming out the oven fresh, man. They make the great. Roma Bakery makes the best pizza sauce. The sauce. See, me, I like pizza, man. I like it in the sauce. I like the sauce, pizza sauce. But yeah, they got like the best sauce I ever tasted. But man, there's so much different stuff that they also bake, man. Like little meat pies, spinach pies, all good. So yeah, not too much action. Some action been going on over here, man, in Dearborn. But mainly they've been busting a lot of doctors, man. They've been running frauds on welfare, on the Medicaid. I don't know how that goes down or whatnot, man. But a lot of doctors, man, have been known out here in Dearborn to write, scripts, man. They found one. They raided one doctor's house and found $15 million in cash in his basement. Guy lives right behind me, man. Oh man. So yeah. So mainly a lot of them's into that, man. A lot of fraud. They're into, I don't know. Yeah. So a lot of that be happening with the fraud incident. Now, let's see. Now this is Greenfield coming up. I'm gonna turn on Greenfield. One more turn. Peter Baker shut down. I don't know if you guys can see, man, but you guys can see a lot of Arabic writing. They don't even have English writing, so in reality, we don't even know what the hell they're talking about. But yeah, man, a lot of them have Arabic writing, man. They don't bother to put English. You know why? Because they don't expect people who are English, because they mainly provide services that's within them, So, like a lot of stuff that, that they do, what they used to do in their hometown, they do it, over here. And we're not used to it over here. Past we don't have those services over here. We don't do that over here. Different people have different stuff, I notice, man. Latinos, we got, something, like little stuff like that, what I'm saying? Like botanicas and stuff like that, You only see that in Latino communities, botanicas, man. You really don't see that nowhere else. You don't go into, any other parts of, any other culture and other neighborhoods and see botanicas and nothing like that. That's mainly a Latino thing. So, I'm talking about stuff like that. I see a lot of carpet shops, man. So I mean, the Arabs, man, they're real into their house, because it's crazy, because kind of like Latinos a little bit, man. You know how some Latinos are, man, a little bit. That you got the whole living room just for looks. Got a nice living room and everything just for looks. You know what I'm saying? Like the plastic covers over the couches, and you're not allowed to sit on the couches, and, But like in the garage, their garage is like their hangout areas. The garage or the basement, and they be flushed out. Or TVs and everything else, because man, these lights go as fast as these people here, dude. So I have to get my car checked out soon, man. I don't know when exactly, but it's gonna have to be in a minute. But yeah, man, like I said, man, this is a large Arab community, man. You really don't see too many places like this, man, anywhere else. Like this, right? I'm gonna turn around this way, then I'm gonna go back up to Warren, the other side. Man, these dudes drive fast, dude. They drive like down the freeway around here. Where's our turn at, man? Shit, that's a one-way turn. This asshole took it. That's why I didn't turn that way. Yeah. A lot of crazy driving. A lot of crazy driving here in Dearborn. there's no way to turn around here at all. Let's turn nowhere. So where the fuck is the turn? Around here. Whoa, man, this, oh. Now, there's a lot of nice spots around here, man. But I don't really know where. There's not one near. There's a lot of little spots around here. But this is Henry Ford right here. Henry Ford, I thought it was Henry Ford for the longest place, but it's not. Oh man, it's pretty busy today. Should have thought about that. People getting out of school. That's why I didn't go down Southwest today. I thought I could drive you guys around here and show East Dearborn. I might go down to the hood. I don't know, man. We're on this side. I mean, let me take one. Oh, this thing. We're supposed to turn over? Oh, shit, I didn't see that. Oh, man. What? Fucking see behind you, buddy. Oh, I didn't see the broken down. I'm gonna be careful around here because, like I said, man, they drive fast here, man. They act like this is a freeway sometimes. Everyone does, but the police, man, they don't really enforce the traffic. Yeah, they might enforce them on me, but they really don't enforce a lot of traffic laws around here, man. But here's Folsom Park right here. Ricky Subs, man, that's the shit. My brother used to work there when he was younger, man. They used to make the best subs, man. I sold it though, so I don't know. You know how that goes. Stuff gets sold. Goes from the original owners to some generic owners, and just stuff doesn't come out as good no more. Going back down Warren right now. Now this side of Greenfield is Detroit, over there. When we pass over there, I was on the Detroit side, and no, Southfield. This Greenfield's still Dearborn. We pass Southfield over there, but to me, man, it starts getting like it starts becoming when you pass, to me, for some reason, I don't know why, because Greenfield. I always thought Greenfield was the borderline, but no, it's Southfield's the borderline. So. This is Dearborn. When you pass over there to Southfield is Detroit. Now that side of Warren over there is all Iraqi community. It used to be Warrendale back in the day. Now there's some history behind that. Warrendale is a little small community that was basically, man, a long time ago it was like a suburb, man. Real nice. Like I said, some of these areas in Detroit, man, was real nice. Some of these sections, it was middle class, you know. So, then the 90s, the gang bang 90s came through, man, and the Counts and the Cash Flow set up shop over there. I never heard of anyone else, man, but I knew a lot of flows over there, some flow chicks, and I knew there was a set of Counts. I know the flows I believe it was 6,700 flows. They were real deep over there on St. Mary Street. So that was their main hangout. There was a guy named Deuce that ran that. I don't know, but I know a few of them guys told, man, when that Big and Diamonds came through on the flows back in 97. I don't know which ones, but some of them. But yeah. So after that, man, basically, man, looked like, start going downhill, man. Then the large Iraqi population came. I believe after 2003, after the second Iraq war, for some reason a lot of them started coming over here. Well, I believe, no, a lot of them after the first Iraq war is what I'm hearing. In the 90s when U.S. had to get a lot of their assets out or whatever, so a lot of them, refuge over here. And a lot of them ended up in West Warren over here on Warrendale, so that really became their community. But just they're basically their own thugs in their own right, man. Basically it looks like the poorer ones went over there, the ones that didn't have no money or something. So yeah, you know how it goes, man, with this poverty, man. People, find a way to try to survive, man, and yeah. But what I heard before, they said after the first Iraq war, you ask anyone else, they'll all tell you, like, man, especially Saddam, man, like Fidel Castro a little bit, man, basically gave, opened up the door a little bit to let some of the people out. And by what I heard, through people around here, man, they, some of them people were people from out of prison, some of them people, were people out there in the ghettos that went to the hoods, whatever, and got them, of course, man, someone's gonna have an opportunity to leave and come to America, they're gonna come. But, yeah, that's the rumor, that's what I heard, that, so that's why a lot of them came, a lot of the criminals, ones with criminal records and all that came over here, man, so they settled over there in West Warren, and, they're pretty deep over there. So, yeah, but that's another day, man. I'll drive you guys through there, man, and all that. And honestly, man, that area over there is more dangerous and wild right now than Southwest Detroit, believe it or not. Them guys been gunning at each other. So, yeah. But going down here on Warren, man, West Warren back towards East Dearborn. Man, clean ass as shit. Ooh. There used to be a real good cafe called Mango's, man. I just like good food. I don't know if you guys remember, like I told you guys that, man, I guess that, I don't know how, but Dearborn is the largest in the United States, third Arabic population, but first as in Arab communities. As an Arabic community, Dearborn is the first here. Now, I don't know if they mean Arab or Muslim community or what, but I know like total population of Arabs that Dearborn is like the third. And but as community wise, I don't know, yeah, I think it makes sense. Community wise, as the largest is the largest Arabic community in the US, the United States. And I've met people that actually came here to Dearborn just on that fact. Like if they come from the different countries or whatever, they come here because, you know, for one, let's say it's the largest Arabic population, largest Muslim population, and for two, largest Arabic population, but they figure it's the largest Muslim population. But when they come here, they be wanting to leave as soon as possible because they realize, like everywhere else, man, it don't matter where you go, there's assholes and dickheads and backstabbers everywhere. So there's always their own people that treat our own people wrong, man. It goes for everybody. It goes for us. It goes, you know, for us Latinos. It's always, you know, our own that holds us back, man. So a lot of them end up getting fucked over because they thought they can trust people or whatever, but they learn real fast, man. Not the case. Like I met a kid that was next door. He said every person that done fucked me over here has been, you know, my own people, Arab Muslims. And that's the first thing a lot of Arabs tell you too. They tell you the same thing. I don't like my own people. I don't like my own people. That's always the first thing they say. I don't like Arabs, man. I don't like being around them. You notice a lot of them a lot of them say that, man, when you speak to one of them. So in Puerto Rican say that. We say that about ourselves too a lot, man. We used to, man. Ah, man, I don't fuck. I know Latinos, man. We hold our, man. I'll be the first person to hold you back as a Latino. Hold ourselves back. It's like we're all crabs in a barrel, man. We need to help get ahead, man. You know, but as the families, the good families, and that's every, like I said, it's with every culture too. Good families help each other out no matter what. So, you know, like I said about the Lebanese, man, if you're a family, and that don't matter what you are. If you're a family-oriented person and you're a good person, they help you out no matter what, man. And that's how I am, man. So, you know, help people out, you know, who needs it, man. Yeah. Well, man, I'm about to go to Walgreens. That's what I was doing. So I took you guys on this quick tour, man. Through Little Lebanon. I don't know why they don't call it Little Beirut or whatever. Nah, it doesn't. Interesting fact, though, you know, the Baghdad, which is Beirut. You know, they said back in the day that the Chaldeans were, you know, they had a large population. Now, if you don't know who the Chaldeans, now I don't know if they're a tribe or if they're, you know, the Chaldeans. I know they have Iraq descent, but they have Christianity or Catholic religion. So they go by Chaldeans. I don't know why. I know they're in the Bible. I've seen some stuff in the Bible about Chaldeans, right? You know, when I read the Bible. Sometimes I don't know how to pronounce all the stuff in the Bible, though. But, yeah. Now, they call that, though, 7 Mile John R. Chaldean, they call that Little Beirut. Now, Beirut is in Lebanon or Syria. I don't know why they relate to, with over there with the Iraqis, that you know, area over there. I don't know why they call that Little Beirut or whatever, but yeah, they actually call that Little Beirut over there on 7 Mile and John R. And That's all Chaldeans. It used to be all Chaldeans. I was in the prison with a lot of them, man. It used to be all Chaldeans, but they call it Little Beirut. I don't know why. When Beirut, like I said, it's either in Lebanon or it's in Syria. I forgot which one it is, but they call it Little Beirut. I thought they would call it Little Baghdad or something, right? But yeah. You know, the Detroit, man, is a multicultural area, man. The metropolitan Detroit area is a real large multicultural area, man. And, you know, people have their sides, man, but, you know, everyone still lives amongst each other, man. You know, people might think, well, east side, west side is all black people. It's not. There's a lot of Latinos in the east side. There's a lot of Latinos on the west side, especially Puerto Ricans. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans in the east side. A lot of Mexicans on the west side, a lot of Arabs on the west side, you know, so, and there's a lot of white people on the east side too. There's white people all around too, man, so, yeah. You know, Detroit is a largely mixed community. You know, everyone messes with everybody eventually down the line, you know. But, man, that's all, man. I just wanted to run you guys through Dearborn. I hope I was able to get some good footage, man, when you guys was able to see a lot of stuff, man, and everything, man. But, you know, yeah, man. You know, Southwest Chronicles out, boy.